That's okay. I'm sorry. I don't understand why it's doing.
I don't know either. It's just part of life. I don't know either, sweetheart. It just happens. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me do this. Okay, subscribers only. Okay, very good. Okay, my YouTube is ready. Okay, darling. So, tell me, what can I do for you today, my friend?
I want to connect to a loved one.
Okay. Is it anybody in particular, or do you want me to just see who comes through?
Husband.
Okay. First of all, I'm sorry about your hubby. I know for a fact that your husband loved you very, very much because I can tell the love coming from your husband is very, very strong. But I also feel he was very, very young. Um, let's see. Was he in his early 30s or late 20s or early 30s, Rebekah?
It was in his 30s and not early 30s.
Okay. I just heard like 37 or 38. Was he in his late 30s?
38,
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry you have to keep muting, but it's better that way so you can still talk to me. I hope you understand. I'm sorry, darling. Let's see.
That's okay.
Okay, good, good. Let's see what else. Let me see what your husband's telling me really quick. Hold on. I have to ask you something. Not sure if this is for your husband or not. I'm trying to just concentrate on his energy. That's what I'm always trying to do. But the way my healing, my readings work, there's so many people that jump in here because I know everybody wants to talk. But I have to ask you something. Was there something that your husband might have done to shorten his life in some way, either by accident or maybe on purpose?
No.
Okay.
Well, it was accidental,
It was an accidental.
but it wasn't like it wasn't.
Okay, but it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't the S word, right? It wasn't the S word.
It wasn't the S word.
He's like, tell your wife I'm. He's like, tell my wife I'm sorry. I just want her to know that I'm okay, and I'm at peace, and I miss you very much. Now, I'm hearing kids. Do you guys have children?
Yes.
Do you guys have two children together, or do you have two children?
We have 3.
Three. Is it like 2 and 1? Is it like 2 girls and a boy, or 2 boys and a girl?
2 boys and a girl.
Now, are you in your early 30s yourself?
Yes.
I keep hearing like 33.
31.
31. Okay. Now I keep hearing accident. So I'm let me try to get more details about this accident. Let me see what he's telling me. Now I just heard motor vehicle. Was there some kind of motor vehicle with this accident, sweetheart?
No.
No. Okay.
But he used to work on vehicles. He was a mechanic.
Oh, okay. Because he's talking about motor vehicles. I wasn't sure if that's what he meant with the accident or he. Oh, that's interesting. Because I heard motor vehicles, so I'm assuming he was good at being a mechanic. He loved doing that, didn't he?
Yes, he was very good at it. Could fix anything. He was a genius at it.
Did he like taking things apart and putting it back together? Like, is that what he would do? Like, of course, he would like sometimes. Would he like put whole engines in sometimes too? Did he know how to put in like a whole engine in the cars?
Yes, they did. The like for heavy motor and stuff. Sometimes they'd work on race cars.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Um, does it make sense to you when this is how I feel like he's telling me. I keep hearing I didn't mean to do it. Does that make sense about his passing?
Yes. I'll just say that. Oh, yeah.
Okay, don't just over. Got you. That's what he's telling me. He says, sweetheart, you know I did not mean to do this. That's what he's telling me. He says, man, this is hard. He says, I'm really sorry. I wish things could have been different between us. And I'm sorry if I ever let you down. He says, there's so many things that I'm sorry for. I wish I could make up for so many times. I wish there's so many things that I did wrong, that I knew it was wrong, that I knew what I was doing at the same time, but I just wish I could have stopped what I was doing. I have to ask you something. Is it possible that he took something that started with an M?
Yes.
And I also have to ask you something. Did you know what the M is, right? Because I can't say the whole word. Did he possibly
Yes.
did he possibly have something that was laced with F in it as well?
Wow. Yes.
Okay. Honey, that's the exact same way my husband passed away, darling. And I'm very sorry for your loss. I had your whole lifetime with my husband, 34 years with my hubby. I know yours was cut so much shorter. Now I need to ask you something. I don't know what this number means. I heard the number 5. I don't know in what aspect to do with this number. I might have to put it to the side for a second, but let me see if I can get what the aspect of this number 5 is.
Do you want me to tell you, or
Yeah.
do you want me to?
Is it something to do with his passing?
No, it's not something to do with his passing. I don't think so. No, because it ain't time for that yet. My daughter's 5 years old. Our daughter.
Okay. Do you have a connection to March? I'm hearing about a connection to March. It could be for any reason whatsoever.
Son's birthday.
Okay. What about September? I just heard September. Do you have a connection to September?
Dad's birthday.
Now your dad's alive, correct? Your dad's still here?
Yes.
Because I heard dad's alive.
Yeah.
Your mom's here as well, right?
Yeah, she's still living.
Very good. Now I heard. Can you mute that while I talk? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's so sorry. This is so aggravating, and I don't know why it's echoing. Sometimes I think some phones just do this, and I don't know why. But I was going to ask you I heard together. Are your parents still together? Your mom and dad?
No, they're not together, but they act like they are.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I know it's a pain that you have to keep meeting, darling. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you.
That's okay. Yeah, they act like they're still husband and wife. They see each other every day.
Now, are they divorced? I actually heard divorced. Are they divorced?
Yes.
Now, I heard grandfather. Which one of you grandfather? I just heard grandfather. Is one of your grandfathers passed away?
Both of my grandfathers are passed away.
I think this is your mom's dad. I have to ask you, I think this is for him. Was he in the military, your grandfather? Or is there a military connection with you guys? For anybody?
Yes, my uncle and his son.
Yeah, okay. Is that your dad's brother? Your uncle? I just heard dad when you said uncle. Is that your dad's on your dad's side?
It's my uncle on my mom's side.
Okay.
I may have had some military on my dad's side as well, an uncle on my dad. I may have had an uncle, like a great uncle. I didn't know him very well on my dad's side. That was military.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Let's see what else.
I will say I did think I thought it wasn't an accident. I thought somebody did something.
I'm hearing no to that. What you told me. Like, I'm like shaking my head no, because if you think somebody else, do you mean somebody might have given him something? Is that what you mean?
Yes, because there was some things that had happened that he had with somebody, and I thought he had made an enemy, and I thought maybe that they had hurt him.
I heard no. I'm just being honest with you. I heard no. He might have accidentally. To be honest with you, I just want to be honest with you. I feel like this was a problem that he had off and on over the years. I don't know if this was out of the blue that he did this. If you knew anything about this, because if you didn't know about it, then he had a very easy way of hiding it. I'm not sure.
I did know about it.
Okay.
He tried to get help.
No, darling, I keep hearing this was an accident. He says, babe, nobody did this. This is what he's telling me. He says, no, this was a complete accident. It was laced. I didn't know it. I don't think he knew it was laced with F, sweetheart. Just as long as I don't think he knew it was laced with F, sweetheart. Okay. No, I don't. It was just happenstance that this shit that he had, this M that he had, it was a bad batch. He says it was a bad batch. He says, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. He says, I would have done anything to try to get clean. But people do not understand how hard it was to actually get clean and be clean. Nobody understands, unless they were in my situation, how hard it would have been to be clean. I understand because I lived with this shit for over 30 years off and on. So I do understand how hard it would have been. So I get it. It's not easy, and it's not easy living with somebody who does it as well. So I'm very sorry, Rebekah, for that aspect. And your husband is just very sorry for everything that he put you through. I hope you know that, sweetheart.
Yes, he really tried. He cried to me so many times about it. He struggled so hard.
I know he did, honey. I'm so sorry. Um, it's rough, and I'm sorry, sweetie. Sorry, my daughter was asking me if I paid something for my grandson. There's something that has, so after this reading, I have to just take a minute to pay something for her. She has the money. It's like a 4H thing for my grandson or something this summer. So I have to do that really quick. It's supposed to be before 2 o'clock. So after this, I just want to tell you, sorry. Sorry. Okay, what else? Let's see. Your kids, your children. Let me ask you something about the kids. I know you said one that's 5. Do you have one that's maybe around 3 years old?
No.
Maybe this 3 is something else. Let me see if this 3 could be something else. I know he's talking about your kids because he loves your kids very much and he misses them a lot. And
he might just be saying 3. We have 3 kids.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. Let me see what else he's telling me. Now, do you have one or more of your grandmothers passed away? I feel like you have like one or both of your grandmothers passed away because I heard grandmother.
Yes, one passed away.
Is that the one on your mom's side?
No, dad's.
That's it. Okay. Well, at least you have one grandparent still alive, yes?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you something. With that grandmother, was there cancer reference with her? Because I heard grandmother, then I heard cancer. Or do you have a cancer reference for somebody?
I'm sorry. I keep unmuting when you're talking by accident. Yeah. Well, the one that's living has cancer.
Okay, so that's the cancer. Okay. Because I was feeling cancer for one of your grandmothers. I just don't know. It's when I do this, I hear grandmother. Sometimes I hear the right side, sometimes I hear the other side. So it just depends on what they want to tell me. Believe me, I try to listen as much as I can. So she has cancer now. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I hope she's going to be okay, sweetheart.
I hope so too. She's strong.
Now let me ask you a question. Is she in her early to mid 70s, your grandmother? I just heard 70s.
Yes, she's 76.
Yeah. I figured as much because that's what I heard. I heard like early to mid 70s. Hey, 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 hey. Um, Let me ask you, is she suffering from like breast cancer or somewhere up in her chest region?
She has a lot of problems in her chest. She has had bronchitis lately, but her cancer is more of the bone.
Oh, bone. Oh, yeah, that's too bad. Wow. Okay. Now, your grandfather, when he passed, were they still together? I feel like they were still together for some reason when he passed away, your grandfather.
Yes, they were still together.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something about him. It's okay. It's okay if it comes through sometimes. I don't like it either, but at least you don't care muting. So thank you for doing that because I like to hear people's voices. I don't like to do the chat because there's so many things that go wrong in the chat, you know. But what I'm feeling is, did your grandfather have some kind of heart issues, or did he suffer from like CHF or heart attack or something along the lines of that? If you know.
Well, the grandfather I didn't know, he suffered a heart attack.
Okay. Because it's a grandfather, sometimes I don't know what side it's on. So that was your dad's side then, correct?
Yes.
Were you fairly young when he passed away? That grandfather? I feel like you're fairly young.
I didn't know him. It was before I was even thought of on
Gotcha.
my dad's side. I knew the other grandfather on my mom's.
That was definitely before you were born, before you were young. You were so young you weren't even here yet. Let me ask you something. Do you know if he could have been in his early 50s? I just heard 53. Could he have been in his early 50s or late 40s when he passed away, possibly, that grandfather? If you know.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what age, but I was thinking 40s, 50s.
I heard 53 again, so I'm thinking he was in his early 50s. Okay. He says, you might not know me, but I've known you. He says, I've known you. And that's what he wanted you to know, sweetheart. He wanted you to know that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And he says, I followed you. He says, you're such a bright young woman. You're such a good mother. You're an amazing person. He says, I wish I could have known you. I want to tell you something. He spent time with your soul before you were born, sweetheart. That's what I'm feeling. That he got to know you before you were born because he spent time with your soul.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's what he wanted you to know, sweetheart. He said, so we did get to know each other because our souls met before you were born, before you were conceived. He says, you picked your parents. And he says, you picked everything that's happened into your life. You told me he says, when I got to meet your soul, he says, you told me everything that you were planning on this life. And he says, so far you've accomplished everything that you've set out to do. I have to ask you something. Is there a nurse in your family for some reason? I'm hearing about a nurse for some reason. Or are you a nurse? Or are you studying to be a nurse? Or who's the nurse?
That's my sister.
Really? I love that. Aw, very good. Nice. Is she an RN? I just heard RN.
Yes, RN.
I love that. That's amazing. Aw, that's so sweet. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I gotta stretch. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, suddenly I just had an urge to stretch. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This happens sometimes that I have to stretch. Oh my gosh. I apologize. I'm so sorry, Rebekah.
That's so cool. I'll have to tell her that she knows that he knows her as well.
Oh, of course. He knows y'all. Are you kidding me? Now, do you also have a brother, Rebekah? I just heard brother. Do you have a brother as well?
I don't have any brothers, just sisters.
Let me ask you, is there 4 of you guys? I just heard the number 4 for some reason.
There's 3 sisters and no brothers, as far as I know.
Okay. I don't know. I just heard brother. I don't know. No worries. Let's
I've
see.
always got told that there was I don't know, with the ex, after he divorced my mom, he had another wife, and I don't know if maybe they had, I don't know, and it just didn't happen or what happened, but I always wondered.
Let me ask you something. Could your mom have had a miscarriage if you knew? Is that what you're talking about? Could she have had a miscarriage?
My mom could have, or which would be the other woman would be my stepmom. She, I don't know if I can say it. The A word. I don't. She said she did.
Alcoholic.
I don't know if she's just talking.
Oh no, you could say abortion. I've had no problem with abortion. This might be because I'm feeling this is a boy baby, so that this might be the boy that she aborted. That's okay, because this would be like a brother to you, yes, because it was your dad's child, yeah.
Yes, if she did, I don't know if it was true or not.
I'm feeling a boy around you, and I feel like this is a brother, so it's quite possibly that it's true. Nobody can validate it because that's something that she might have not have talked about it even if she did that. But sometimes there's a lot of truth to these rumors that we talk about, that we hear,
Yes.
Let me see what else I'm hearing for you. Let me ask you something. Do you have anybody in the family that's either like a fireman or a policeman? Because I just heard fireman, and normally that's my cue for like somebody that is like a blue collar worker.
Okay. So not fireman, but you said blue collar worker. Yes, his dad is a blue collar worker. He owns a business.
Okay. Yeah, because normally when I hear fireman or blue or a policeman, it's in something along that lines, or somebody that like a blue collar worker. I don't know where they got this name for firemen and policemen for blue collar workers. I have no idea. They just what they call them. You know what I'm saying? I have to ask you something. Anybody around you? This might be for your Wait a second. Does anybody around you work on machines? Did somebody, I'm hearing like a machinist. I'm not sure. Would that be your husband possibly?
That could be him or his mother. His mother owns a business as well, and she does print machine. I don't know. He might just be talking about himself.
No. This is a machinist. I think this could be for his mother. So is this like, does she use like printing machines? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, she does like the banners and
Okay.
Like posters and for advertisement.
Yeah, because normally when I hear like a machinist, it's somebody that works with machines, like a warehouse or something like that along where they have like, it could be like somebody that sews clothes or something along the lines with machines, that they do something with these machines. So that's probably talking about his mom, yeah? Would you say that's a win? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they do have machines in there. I don't know. I'm sorry. I let they get.
That's okay.
But yeah, that makes perfect sense.
No worries. I have to ask you something. I don't know who this is for. Was anybody a drinker in your family? I'm hearing about somebody being a drinker or alcohol.
My dad, and then I drink every now and then, but I'm not a big drinker.
Okay. So I don't want to, I'm not really hearing alcoholic. So was your dad like a social drinker kind of thing, or what?
Yeah, he's a big social drinker.
Okay. No, all I heard was drinking. I'm not necessarily meaning like alcoholism, but I just heard about somebody that drinks. That's your dad. Okay.
Are you sure my nanny's not getting on to me for drinking?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. You talk about your dad's mom, right? Yeah, because your mom's alive. Yes.
She could be. She's very religious.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um. Now we did talk to your husband, right? Or was it fiance? I can't remember what you said.
It's fiance, but I mean we were pretty much married. We lived
Yeah.
together for 11 years.
I thought so. I just want to make sure that we talk to him. Because as I'm doing these readings, I don't remember who I'm talking to at the beginning. I'm just being honest with you because I don't remember the anything. Because the person I talked to this morning makes sense about it. She says, because you're not actually, they're just working through you. That's why we don't remember it, because we're not really doing the work. They're just telling us these things. And so we're not actually working to do it. They're actually working through us. So that makes sense why I don't remember the readings, because even as I'm going along, I don't remember the readings from the beginning. That's just how it is. It goes out of my mind so fast because I'm not supposed to remember. So that I can't remember her exact words, but that makes sense to me why she said that, because they're actually working through us and not us actually doing the work.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. His aunt's a medium, and she does the same thing. She forgets everything she tells me.
Really? I love that. So she must be good, yeah?
She's still a beginner, but she always forget any message she gives me. She still always forgets.
Because we're not supposed to remember. That's the thing. We're not supposed to remember any of this stuff because they work through us and then that's it, you know? That's amazing. Well, congratulations to your aunt. That's amazing, my friend.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I guess the message gets through to the person, and it's like, oh, it's gone.
That explains why I heard abilities for you when you first came on. I heard abilities. I wasn't sure who they were for, but that explains because somebody has abilities in the family. But I also feel like it's possible that you could have abilities as well. You just maybe not know it yet.
I have voices in my head, but I don't know I don't know if it's me or what.
No, it's not you, darling. You have abilities. That's what I said. You have voices in your head because they're trying to talk to you from the other side. I hope you embrace it because it's a beautiful thing that I get to do. It's beautiful. This is the best thing I've ever done in my life. This has brought me so much peace and so much comfort and so much amazing friends and family on this platform. Chosen family. I have chosen family on this platform.
I'm very interested. I'm not like it kind of scares me a little bit, but like if it makes it to where I can get messages from my hubby, then I'm more for it.
Oh, I'm sure he's talking to you, just maybe don't know what to listen for.
Well, it's hard to differentiate between my voice and my inner self voice and then other voices. I don't know what's what. I don't know if it's me thinking or somebody else, their thoughts.
No, I don't think it's you thinking. This is how I do it. When I'm sitting here, I push, like, I kind of it's very strange. I just push everything to the side. So it's kind of like pushed down here. And I just listen for them to drop things into my head. And it's like a word magically appears in my head. It's nothing, I'm not even thinking about it. It's just like a word pops into my head. And it's not like you're actually thinking about it. It's just these words pop into your head. And you're like, I know I didn't think that, but I'm hearing this. That's how it is for me. I kind of push everything to the side and just to listen to what they're telling me. I'm not thinking at all when I'm doing this. I'm not thinking about anything when I'm doing this or anybody. It's just I'm opening my mind to what comes through. And that's kind of how you know the difference. I know that's hard to explain, but that's how I do it.
I do know that sometimes I know when people's going to come over to my house. It'll pop in my head what time they're going to come over, and then they do, and it's so crazy.
Exactly. That's what said you're stronger than you realize, my friend. You have abilities, and you don't really know how many you have as well.
Yeah, that's wild.
Your kids are being so quiet. Where are they at? Are they at school?
They're at school. They're all at school.
I love that. I love that. Do you have somebody in kindergarten?
Aurora's going to kindergarten next year. She's in
Mhm.
pre-K.
Do you have one that's in fifth grade? I literally just heard fifth grade.
Yes, Carter.
Do you?
Do you?
What about third grade? Do you have somebody in third grade?
Third grade?
Second.
Second. Oh, I love that. I'm close enough. I'm getting the next year. Sometimes when I get these ages or these like school stuff, I get like the next year that they're going to be. Like sometimes it's not always in that year. Sometimes it's the next year as well. Like when I get
Right, because he's
ages.
going to third grade. So yeah, that's close.
I
That's
love
really good.
that. I
That's
love
amazing.
that. That's amazing. I love that. I'm so glad. I try to be as spot on as I can. It's not necessarily the best, but I try my hardest. That's all I can do is try my hardest.
You do amazing.
Thank you, Rebekah. Can I ask how long you followed me for, sweetheart, out of curiosity?
I followed you. It's coming up on Steven's year. I've been following you since almost a year.
You have?
It's coming up on his year passing of his passing, and so I started following you about after he passed. So almost a year.
Is that around July?
June. He passed in June.
Now, I don't know if this means anything. I just heard 17. Does 17 or the 17th mean anything to you?
I can't think of anything with the 17, but now I know what you said. You kept saying 4. He passed on June 4. So that's why I just figured that out.
Yeah, and this happens in readings all the time. Like I hear things, and then sometimes by the end of the time the reading's over, we know what it means. That's how it always is, you know. Crazy. The funny thing is, there's 4 people on my YT watching me right now.
I don't believe in coincidences.
No, I don't think so either. Do you have a connection to December? I just heard September. I mean December. Do you have a connection to December?
I don't.
It's okay. Could be for something coming up. Who knows? When we do these readings, it could be something saying, "Oh, something's coming up in December." You never know about this shit. You never know.
Yeah, I can't think of anything December. Only thing I could think of is Christmas, but I just makes me wonder if there's something significant coming up that's going to happen in December.
What about October? Do you have a connection to October?
No, not October. No, November.
Oh, it's right around there. Okay, November. Is that somebody's birthday? In November?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Me and my son.
I heard one of the kids. That's what I heard one of the kids. Oh, you and your son in November. Interesting.
Yep. Me and my youngest.
Now, I don't know what this is. I just heard the number 13. Is one of your kids like around 13 years old, or does the 13th mean something to you?
My birthday is the 12th. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because that's possible. It's possible. Give me a second. I gotta stretch. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Let's see. Your fiance just wants me to tell you. He says, "Tell her how much I love her. Tell her how much I miss her." But he wants you to know. He says when he passed away, it was so quick and sudden. He didn't feel anything, and that's what he wants you to know, darling. I have to ask you something. Is there a connection? Is there a 2 connection to him? Is there a 2 connection to him about how long he's been gone? Has it been almost 2 years?
It's been almost a year.
A year. So a year is coming up. Okay. The first year is always the hardest. You know that. It's always difficult. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, June 4th, and I'm dreading it.
Believe me, I get it. My husband's is November 4th when he passed away, so the year just happened in November, and I was a mess. I'm just a mess. And then our anniversary's coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm just going to be a mess about that. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for our anniversary and all kinds of stuff, man. I don't know. Just hard. It's just hard, you know.
I know. So painfully. I wish I didn't know. That's one of the things that you wish you didn't know that you can relate to, but you do.
Yeah. I get it. He says, I just want her to know that I'm okay, that I love her very much, and I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for the times I hurt you, for doing what I did. He says, there's not enough I'm sorry's in the world to fix what happened. So that's what he wants you to know. He says, just tell her I love her so much, and I love the kids more than anything, and I miss them so much. But, you know, he's looking after the kids now, sweetheart. He's looking after the kids now, just so you know, okay?
I know he's sorry. I hope he knows that I'm sorry, because I know the last time I seen him, we got in a stupid fight because he left his fishing poles in my car, and I was so mad because he left them in there, and it was just stupid to fight about, and that was the last time I seen him.
Listen, I know what you mean, because 2 days before my husband died, I told him I wanted to separate for a while. I didn't mean permanently, but it is what it is. We say things that we don't mean, and then if we have a lot of regret if we can't take those things back because they die on us, and that's just how it is. He says, I understand. He says, sweetie, I understand. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. So don't take any offense, because I understand. I really am okay. And that's what he wants you to know, sweetheart, okay? He really is okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, listen, Rebekkah.
Does anybody have any messages about my? I've just started a new career path. I don't know if I could get anything on that. If it's a good thing for me, or if.
Let me see. Let me see if they're going to tell me anything. I'm hearing you have a good head on your shoulders. You know what you want. So if something doesn't feel right, you know that you need to change whatever you did. So listen to your gut and listen to your instinct about this. Only you can decide what is good for you. But they're like, just listen to your gut, listen to your instinct, and you'll know if it's right for yourself. They have faith in you. They said, just have faith in yourself. You'll know. You'll know.
Yeah, that sounds like it's coming 100% from Steven.
Steven was his name, huh, Steven? He says, babe, I'm always here, and I'm always here to support you. I'm always going to support you no matter what. I'm always here, and I'm always going to support you. Always. He says always.
That's so sweet.
He still loves you. It's just his love has changed the way that he has to love you, you know? I have to ask you something. Do you sometimes see the lights flicker in your house?
Yes, they did the other day.
Because he's talking about the lights flickering.
In the office.
Yeah. That's me. That's me. Just flickering, just letting you know that I'm here. Have you also found like random coins laying around anywhere? Like coins on the floor, like pennies or nickels or dimes or something, just laying in certain places they shouldn't be?
Yes, we found pennies.
Pennies from heaven. That's what I say. Pennies from heaven. Also, butterflies. Do you relate to the butterflies sometimes? Is your butterfly connection to you?
That's amazing. Yeah, there was 2 this morning. 2 huge yellow butterflies that were in front of my car this morning.
That was him.
I thought so too.
I'm sorry, Lakita. Somebody says I was diagnosed with a schizoaffective disorder 3 years ago. I hear things every day. I have to shut out most of what I hear because it's not nice and bullies me. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I want to cry. That's too bad, Lakita. I'm sorry. That's got to be hard. Having schizoaffective disorder. That must be hard, dude. Oh man. Your fiance is very proud of you, by the way, Rebekkah. He's very proud of you. He wanted you to know that. He says, you've done so good this last year without me, and I know how much you miss me, but I'm just very proud of you. And that's what he wants you to know. You're doing amazing. And he says, just keep doing what you're doing because you're just doing so well. He says, I know how much you miss me, mind you. I know how much you miss me and everything, but he says, you're just doing so well, and I'm so proud of you, he says. And that's what he wants you to know, sweetheart. And he loves you, and he misses you a lot. He really does, sweetie.
Oh, I love him. That's awesome.
Listen, Rebekkah, listen, this reading will be on my YT, so I don't know how long it'll be till it has to process, but it'll be on my YT so you can find it, okay? My YT is in my profile, by the way, okay? So you can see it. The link in the profile.
Okay, thank you for recording it on there so I could go back and look at it.
Yeah, I go live. Tell her I said keep her head up and much love to her. Thank you, Lakita. That is so sweet. Thank you. I go live here. She said thank you. I go live here and then it plays as a replay. So you'll have it, okay? All right. Bye, YT. I will be back for the next reading. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Listen, Rebekkah.